Tali. Ah, acá está la flotilla. La flota nómada. La flotilia. Claro. La flota nómada reúne a 50.000 naves que transportan a más de 17 millones de cuarianos y en la concentración más numerosa de naves espaciales que se conocen en la galaxia. Aunque los cuarianos en peregrinaje han visitado la mayoría de los mundos colonizados, no son muy pocos los miembros de otras razas que han entrado en una... Bien. Ahí nosotros vamos a entrar. Tali, obviamente. ¿Y a quién llevamos? Nos queda un espacio, andá a saber para quién es, ¿no? Esperemos no habernos perdido llevar a Liara, ¿no? Y haber elegido otra cosa, pero bueno. ¿A Jack o a Kazumi? ¿A quién llevo? Vamos a llevar a Kazumi una vez. Shepard. Bien, ya está, listo, vamos.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a
Tiene código
security
clave.
and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Bien, nos van a limpiar por lo visto. Claro, porque ellos tienen problemas con la radiación. ¿Supone que ahí adentro los vamos a ver sin armadura? No. Porque nunca vimos ninguno sin armadura.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Capitán Shepard. Comandante, no
I've
capitán.
never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aboard it. That entitles you to respect among our people.
Buen
May you
punto.
stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Es una antigua bendición de capitán de navío. Bien. Debo mucho
Tali
tal.
helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
¿Y ahora qué
Let's
hacemos?
deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Bien. Avanzamos. ¿Qué se tiene que quedar acá? No, no. No, no. No, no. Capitán.
You should speak with Admiral Ra. She's waiting for you up ahead.
Bien, vamos a hablar con el capitán.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
Obvio que están errados, ¿no? Algo raro habrá pasado, pero...
Even get a Quarian captain to stand for her. She's as good as convicted.
Vos estás perdido, loquito, vos.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing her. Talizora is guilty.
¿No puedo sacar el arma? No. Armamos una guerra acá nomás.
Talizora of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
¿Quién, la madre? No.
Auntie Ron! Shepard
Ah,
Vas
tía.
Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe.
Amiga de
She's a
Vas.
friend of my
Bien.
father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nema.
¿Qué significa su nombre?
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nema. Whatever we must call you legally.
Bien. ¿Participa
You're
en
an
el juicio?
admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father
sí.
forced me to
Y sí.
recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
Y obviamente, imposible. Deberíamos entrar.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
No, me siento honrada, bien.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about.
Bien.
Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not
Bien.
delay you.
Está un poquito media la nave, ¿no? A ver qué tal lo podemos hacer. A ver si nos tenemos cagado. Vamos a pensar bien la respuesta, a ver.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive.
Kila Sarai.
The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's
Y
captain,
sí,
Shepard must stay.
obviamente.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas
Estúpido.
Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Obvio que sí. Será un placer.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nema, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that her captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
No puede haber
How
hecho
could
eso.
Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
¿Cómo?
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
¿Qué?
What? Oh, Kila.
Necesitamos ayuda.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarry and strike teams have attempted to retake the ship.
Lo vamos a hacer ahora, nosotros.
So far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
Qué poco confianza,
I'm
¿no?
looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
Debemos por el bien de Tali.
Permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt
Bien,
to
lo
retake the
recuperamos.
Alarai.
No hay problema.
You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Qué poca confianza. ¿No lo habrán querido reactivar
Thank you
ellos?
for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
¿Estás bien?
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your
Sí.
father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
¿Hablamos con la
Is there
gente?
anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are.
Bien.
But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Vamos.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Yo quería hablar,
The
pero...
secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of
Pero-
themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
¿Tan débiles son los cuarianos que no se pueden encargar de unos cuantos? Son como no sé cuántos que decían acá, no se pueden encargar de unos cuantos Geth.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Bien.
Shepard?
Ah,
How did
Víctor.
you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
¿Tienes más
Do you
información?
remember anything else about the collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
Está medio traumado, ¿no?
But I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Hablar a favor de Tali igual no va a servir porque estaba al mando de ellos, no va a servir tampoco. Espero que esté
Take
mejor.
care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Bien. Obviamente no va a servir de nada. Ah, un almirante, a ver qué dice.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
También se lo debes a
Tali
Tali.
was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Investigar. Nave
Can you
laboratorio.
tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
350.
And this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Opiniones sobre los
Sounds
Geth.
like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rail to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
Eso cómo cambia las
We don't
cosas.
find Rail alive on the Alarai. What do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rail agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
Investigar. Falta de interés en el
If you're
juicio.
not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course.
Creo que no.
I think not.
Claro.
The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
¿Tú decías?
So the only reason you care about this is because Rail might have learned something valuable from the Geth.
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Bueno, no
Thank
vamos.
you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
O sea, lo único que quiere es poder volver a controlarlos, por lo visto. Bueno, estos no hablan y este es otro.
Call Rieger.
Shepard, Telizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
Lo disparo. Presencia de
What are you
Raya.
doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Telizora. I've served with her and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
¿Puedes
Have you had
ayudarme?
any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
Salud.
Have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
Luchar es arriesgado para
With
ti.
your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strikeouts, Tali. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
Bien, nos
We
vamos.
should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Bien, con
Stay
este ya
safe out there.
hablamos. Con este también. Con este no podemos. Con este también.
Out of control. This is on their heads.
A ver de ese lado si hay alguien más con el que podamos hablar. ¿Shalarran? ¿Shalarran?
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali.
Sí.
Otherwise,
Eso estaba pensando.
they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai.
Querían
That
sorpresa.
is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
¿Tan mal lo tiene
The
Tali?
judge is that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. And Girls greatly respects both you and Tali Zora for stopping Saren. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
Soy yo, me parece que los coreanos son los más cuerdos a la hora de toda la guerra galáctica sería. ¿La
Can
nave?
you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
Probablemente.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
Así que no tenemos ni
You're
idea.
saying there's no data about the inside of the ship.
That's exactly what I am saying.
Bien.
The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
¿Relación?
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
¿Qué clase de
I don't
bruja?
understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
Claro.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
Qué cosa rara, ¿no? ¿Cómo se manejan? ¿Prueba
What
necesaria?
kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
Bien. ¿Luchas
There
internas?
seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development
Claro.
or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
Es una mala
I know
idea.
the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind
Y
is
sí,
blowing.
pero tiene sentido que se quiera hacer eso, más allá de que no pueden.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Pero me parece raro que no puedan manejar, con la cantidad de gente que tienen acá, no puedan manejar unos, como decía, no sé si decía... ¿Cuánto decía? Entre 10 y 50, no son tantos. No se tiene que poder manejar, no tiene sentido. Este es otro almirante, el que nos quedaba.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
Siempre que
I'm
funcione.
just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Investigar, nave laboratorio.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. A ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Sí, otros
Can you tell me
almirantes.
about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
When you didn't recognize Tali as Admiral Zen, she's on the fence.
Sí.
She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rael's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
¿Por qué Coris es tan mala?
You disagree with Admiral Corus's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
Porque en el 1 nos habían dicho, o sea, la guerra entre los Quarianos y los Geth comenzó cuando los Quarianos intentaron destruir a los Geth porque se dieron cuenta de que empezaban a ser más inteligentes. Entonces lo quisieron destruir y ahí comenzó la guerra. Entonces el otro dice que se equivocaron en ese momento. ¿Historia?
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rael and I were alone on the bridge and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
¿Qué pasó exactamente?
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rael looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation."
Y los condenaron
He
igual.
took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rael for you.
Lucha entre los
Sounds like
almirantes.
we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
Es una proposición arriesgada,
The
sí.
Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Sí. Bueno, nos
Thanks
vamos.
for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.